let's unleash our ISO Wrath on Standard Hearthstone ladder. Now, ISO Wrath is the final legendary that I haven't actually covered on the channel from the Cataclysm expansion. And with the Violet Hold coming out this next following week, I figured what better time to try to cover this card than right now. This deck is quite a bit of a meme, but it can devour some win conditions from your opponent's hand, making for some really funny games. Now, for the Loin Guide of list, you are going to be looking for basically any of the Herald package, along with any of these one-cost cards that you can easily use in combination to get cards from your opponent's hand or key minions from their deck. And finally, if you know it is going to be a slower matchup, Isorath himself is a pretty good card to keep. Now, with all being said, let's look at some. Ooh, DK. You know, with all the DK cards revealed, there are some fun ideas that I have for the next set. Honestly speaking, Mage is probably the class that I'm least excited for, but I think every single class has at least one memeable deck, which makes my life so much easier. And including some that I didn't expect to have like weird, wacky combos. Great example, Paladin. I knew like some people would probably try to do some stuff with the rule breaker, but I didn't really figure people would try to use the 2-cost Fireball Archmage Death Rattle. That's a really neat idea. There's other ways you can make use of that combo too, so. Ooh, Vanessa is very tempting right now. I tried so many different classes to make Vanessa work. I mean, Bagger is probably the best bet there. Just gets us 2 bodies on board.
The citadel stands strong.
We don't really have a play besides doing this. So we actually probably also should have attacked their face, but that's okay. Probably Elise. We'll grab this. Armor's always good. And I like spell a lot, truth be told. Theoretically, like, copy wouldn't necessarily be bad, but eh. I know we could also probably do this deck using, like, Renferal instead of Isorath. Just because Isorath is a little bit harder to set up multiples on the same turn. It's speaking of weird, wacky decks that you can do next set. That's another good one. Ooh. Do I want to keep the backstab for next turn? Or do I want to just use it now? I think I just want to use it now to get it off the board. Yeah, I haven't done too much research into what people were doing during the theory crafting streams. I'm going to put together a theory crafting stream of my own on, I think, Saturday.
Meet here at midnight. I've got a plan.
By theory craft stream, I mean, like, you guys can come, check out the stream, and then... Oh! That... Okay, so I was debating on which version, or what I was going to do with this list. I was debating if we were going to do a Imbue version or the Herald version. And the reason why I was debating between the two is because exactly for Aviana, right? But if we manage to get that replay with this version, then I think this is consistently probably going to end up being the better one. Oof. But yeah, if you come check out the stream this coming up Saturday, we'll be brewing up some, like, new decks and such. Okay, there's right... Oh, we actually probably should play down our Aviana first. And then get this. See what we randomly get. Okay, that's not bad. For later. I can't believe that we're going to be able to get this replay. This is like the 1 in 1,000 like dream replay. Okay. We'll gobble 2 cards from their hand. Come on, hit something good. Consumption isn't that greatest. Deathwing is though. Let's go. Pop that minion. We'll pop this one. And might as well pop the 2-1 just because we can. And then pop the last one with the... Yeah, that works. Harbinger. Interesting. Okay, one more turn. We'll use Wag Pickle. Yeah, Pick. Oof. Get rid of all their minions. Attack. Might as well get maybe something good here. I don't want to grab Consumption just for the draw too. Okay, there's the Onyxia. If we can somehow bounce the Onyxia back to their hand before they can get any or get it destroyed, I think we're in okay position. And then maybe try to gobble up with Isorath. We need another bounce that way. But we are going to have 10 mana with 1-cost cards for the rest of the game right here. We can... Oh, right, we do already have the bounce. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Mistress is pretty nice. Okay, give them all. And then... Nightmare Fuel, why not? I mean, we could just go for the Vanessa again, but Hideous Husk, I think, is the play. And then gobble, gobble, gobble! Oh, let's actually draw first. I want to guarantee us there's an R bounce. Good. 2 bounces, actually. All right, gobble, gobble, gobble. Come on, something good. Hit that Onyxia. That's not Onyxia, but that is. I think this is just game. I don't know what you do here, bud. I guess, well, no, we ate both Deathwing and Onyxia, so I guess we're filling our bellies with the entire family. We just need Nefarian in the mix and Sinestra. Oh no, Husk. What will we ever do versus Husk? Okay, we're getting rid of that. Going face with these two. Bouncing everything back. Deja Vu. See if we can get anything fun. I mean, Infestation isn't bad. GG. But yeah, no, I love talking about Warcraft lore. I still really, like, I might not be as involved or, like, up to date or trying to keep up to date with, like, everything that happens nowadays. But I still, like, enjoy trying to keep up. I don't put as much time or effort into it, is what I'm trying to say. I think it's... I shouldn't have done that. That was a stupid play. No, 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 no. My knowledge of Warcraft lore outweighs my mastery of the only language I speak. I will freely admit to that one. I know way too much that I should have. I, I'm just going to be straight up honest. It's video game lore is my like autistic like special interest. When I really get involved, like once or twice a year, randomly, I'll really start paying it. Like I'm like, oh, I got suggested this random video of something that like I'm kind of interested in, but I haven't played it myself. So and then I just go down the rabbit hole for like a month or two, and then that's the knowledge my brain retains for some stupid reason instead of something actually useful. So I wish I could. Oh, it's always Alkier, right? Yeah. Well, I'm getting to the age where I don't know if kids are in my future. It's also like when I did it when I was a lot smaller of a YouTube channel where I had like lore shorts. I really do kind of miss those. Those were a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna turn one agent into a coin for later. To be fair, I don't really spend anything on my models, really. I might buy like a pre-made asset. I've reused the same skin texture, just dyed a different colors for I think like 5 models at this point. And the hair is, yeah. So if you ever want to get into VTubing, and you're looking for easy ways to get into it, look at Vroid because it's free, and then look at Booth, and there's a lot of free assets on, or cheap assets because it's a Japanese website. So like the yen is not that strong. Okay, we're hunting for, I don't know what, actually. Mithra. Ah, that's a pretty good hit. Those are pretty good hits. I don't really have a way to bounce this back in 2 turns, but maybe we'll draw into something. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, the last thing that I, like, went down a big rabbit hole that was just random. It wasn't Doctor Who. There was something else that I went down a rabbit hole of. Maybe King of the Hill? When the King of the Hill, right before the King of the Hill revival came out, I went down like a rabbit hole there, I think. Oh, that's funny.
Are you a fan of knives?
But this clears out the board. And there's the web. Sometimes it just comes up. The 3 body problem? What's the 3 body problem?
Is this normal?
The sands speak, and I listen.
Interesting. Maybe I'll check the net. I'll look at the trailer and then maybe I'll check it out. How long is the Netflix show? Or how many seasons, I should ask. One season? Okay, so that's actually very doable in my little brain. Okay, so I can catch up on that. Huh. Hmm. Have we found what my next little rabbit hole going to be? Interesting. Yeah, I'll look at it after the stream because I need something to distract my mind right now, and binging something sounds good. Is it like a horror show or something? Because I'm the thing that I'm watching right now is From. Okay. Yeah, that could be fun. I'm not usually the biggest like fan of like space things, but like that still sounds like a fun little thing to do. Okay, so I really part of me is like I really want to do the Isorath play, but like I think this is just better, right? Yeah, I'll definitely look at it. If it's only one season, that I have a weird hiccup where I can watch long series, but my brain, whenever it comes to like a movie, I won't be able to do. Oh, also because we're close to the end of stream. Tuesday stream will happen no matter what, probably. Thursday stream in PST, by the way. Just to clarify, so Friday for you Europeans might not happen. And that's due to what happened yesterday, that I'm not going to get into details with right now. But I'm not going to straight up can't hold that. Our Isorath like hits this game have been beautiful. Tuesday for me. When yeah, Tuesday for me, not Tuesday for you. I mean, time zones suck, you know. But yeah, Thursday might not happen. But if it does happen, we're doing Arena. Tuesday will be the Tavern Pass, and that'll just depend on what I open up from packs. Truth be told there. I'm going to get a bunch of mini. That is just beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to hope they don't have Deathwing in hand. I mean, they could. Actually, these three are all Herald cards, so it's probably not Deathwing. Oh. Oh. Just a perfect way to end the stream.
Is this normal?
I don't know what they could possibly have here that would win them the game. The Isorath plays have been just... Oh. Like, I get this deck isn't the greatest in the world, but, like, oh boy, this is what I needed to cheer myself up. I'm going to be straight up honest. This is exactly what I needed. No. This, even if... I mean, the video will be uploaded, but, like, I'm not going to be like, crap this deck. Now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, how did this deck perform? Did we unleash our wrath on ladder? Yes, we did, but at the same time, the deck ain't great, as I said in the intro. But I figured what better way to send off Cataclysm than with a big wacky deck. Now, there is one thing worth mentioning that didn't really ever come up within playtesting for this deck is Chronolode Dios. You could easily replace him with some other card instead of having him plus Isorath, but theoretically you could have done some fun combos between the two or through Deathwing. And the few times that came up, it lost me the game. Overall, though, if you're looking for something to do with Isorath and you have all the cards, maybe try it out. If you're missing anything, do not. Do not craft anything since we're so close to a new set. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help with the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the 3 membership tiers. If you can't afford to do that, you can always leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, use the new hype button, check out the Twitch channel. They all help me out equally. But until next time, bye-bye.